It appeared to be of some sort a movie theater room where a movie is about to be played. But the thing is, there is no movie screen in there. It's only a garage door, a giant garage door. Stay with me. So I'm looking through the wall and seeing everybody in their seat chanting, "Yeah, we're about to go to heaven, yeah, glory!" You just see you hear a whole bunch of people chanting. I said, that's the church. That's the church. I can tell by their sound. Hey, glory, that's the church. That's the church. They are ready to go to heaven. They are ready. And so I'm looking and I'm watching, and what was interesting to me was I was noticing certain things inside a movie theater that was happening that took me by surprise. They were dancing, they were shouting, they were doing all these things, but their dance was perverted. Their dance was perverted. Their excitement was perverted. I would literally see some people dancing and looking at their behinds. It was just perverted. I heard their voice praising God for going to heaven, but the activity was perverted. And I was like, whoa, what is going on here? And I heard a voice that spoke to me saying, "Go and see what's behind the door." I said, "Oh no, go and see behind the door. I forgot God allowed me to be able to see through the wall. Let me go and see what's behind this garage door." So I ran to the other side of the gym because the movie theater was pretty big. So I had to go on the other side of the gym to be able to see what's behind the garage door. So I ran and I was out of breath. And when I looked behind the garage door, it was the lake of fire. It was the lake of fire. When I saw the lake of fire, everything in me lost it because it was like liquid. It was like liquid fire. No, I'm not going to explain it because that is just difficult. It is the greatest example of death. When God wants to throw away something and don't want to see it again, is the best explanation of the lake of fire. Jesus, stay with me. The lake of fire looked like a trash can on fire. When God wanted to destroy something and never see it again, that whatever he threw in the fire didn't even look like itself again once it got in. Oh my God, to see the lake of fire is to be in sudden terror. When I saw it, I said, there is no way. I'm finna go and tell these people the lake of fire. Oh my God, I got to go warn them. So I ran with everything in me. Good gosh, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I ran with everything in me back to the front of the gym to where I saw the people in the movie theater seats chanting. I ran and I cried with the greatest voice I could. I said, "Y'all, what y'all are in expectation for is not heaven. It is the lake of fire. You've been deceived." Hey! I screamed with everything. I'm in tears right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I screamed with everything in me. Hey! The lake of fire is behind the door. You don't know you're stored up a day of wrath. Repent! Hurry! I screamed with everything in me, but nobody heard me. Nobody heard me. Nobody heard me. Gosh, they didn't hear me. screaming, y'all. Nobody, they didn't hear me. They didn't hear me. They didn't hear me. And I screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed. They couldn't hear me. They still danced. They still danced. They still shouted. Their perversion grew greater and greater. And I screamed, please hear me. The lake of fire is coming. It's behind the door. And right when I said behind the door, I literally heard the garage door open. And it said, and immediately my heart grieved. God, no, I need more time. They can hear me, God, please. They can hear me. They'll hear me. I'm telling you, they'll hear me. They will hear me. And the garage door opened and opened and opened. And their perversion grew greater. Their expectation grew greater, but had no idea that the understanding was getting darker and darker and darker until the garage door began to go up to the point where the lake of fire came. Because the garage door didn't even lift all the way up. It stopped half the way. And the lake of fire came in like a mighty hand to grab everybody out of their seats and drug them underneath the garage door into the lake of fire. And the garage door literally began to close back. Doom! The garage door has now closed. And everybody who thought they were going to heaven ended up going to the lake of fire. My heart sunk. My heart sunk. And out of nowhere, a great voice spoke to me and said, son, the people you think are going to make it are not going to make it. The people you don't expect to make it are going to make it. When he told me that, my heart fell. It dropped so heavy that it was so much fear and panic dropped me out of heaven, and I immediately woke back up, came to myself back at the vehicle. I came back to myself back at the vehicle praying again. I said, no, Jesus, no. The people that was going to make it, I thought was going to make it, aren't going to make it. And the people I don't think is going to make it, is going to make it to heaven. So I began to cry, tears going down my face. I immediately went back to praying by the vehicle. It kicked me out. And this is part 2 of the dream. This is the 2-in-1 dream. This is part 2. So after seeing that, my heart failed.